Ladies and gentlemen, how are we? Good? We're good. I like to throw Ralph under the bus, everybody. And, Ralph, will you please stand up and show your bottom half? I wonder if he'll actually do it. Everyone's like, come on. Come on, here we go. Right. Oh, God, demonetized. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. He's not really a hairy person, just like Kratos' bald head.
Correct.
See that? That's a great segment.
That's perfect segue.
It worked perfectly.
Exactly right. I'm gonna make sure that you wear those pink shoes. Do you know the pink shoes? The day that we did that pink shoe video, he never wore those pink shoes ever
I have
again.
worn them
never
like
once.
every day, but every time I do, women run after me. So I'm like, shit, if I just want to go and have a coffee, I want to know I can relax.
Anyway,
God
of War. I could not give fewer fucks about this game when I first saw it. We were at E3 last year when it was revealed.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay, I personally did not like the old God of War games. Like, they were fine.
Okay, fair enough. I know what you're saying.
just found them, like, lots of button mashing.
Relatively
they were cool,
generic button masher kind of thing.
I wouldn't even call it generic. I actually feel like they were quite distinctive, but I just found they were really repetitive and I wasn't really interested in them, right?
Sure.
We saw the trailer at E3 2017.
Yes, we did.
And we were like, okay, cool, it looks fine, but that's still, I was like, it just looks very pretty, I'm not really interested in it.
When I saw it, I personally thought, okay, they're really trying to take this in a completely new direction, and it's going to be like The Last of Us, but like mythology The Last of Us.
I thought sort of that, but I was really unconvinced until I saw this leaked footage, which became available online and which is now publicly released. And then immediately I was like, holy shit, this game looks fucking incredible.
Yep.
So it's pretty rare that we do a video based on, like, some gameplay footage.
Some leaked footage.
We've never done that before, but I honestly feel as though there are very few pieces of game footage that I have seen that have made me do, like, such a quick 180 on a game, where I've not really cared about it that much, to being like, holy fuck, how have I not cared about this the entire time?
Yeah.
What's the matter with me? This looks incredible. So
Yeah.
I have seen this trailer in full. Sam has not seen this trailer yet.
We're going to be doing a reaction type video.
This is going to be a live
today.
Live retard reaction,
Yes,
right here,
right
you know?
here, guys.
Seeing what Sam thinks about the video as well, but also just showing you guys because it really does look like something pretty special. So the background to this game, obviously, is the new God of War. It's not quite a reboot of the franchise, but it's certainly taking it in a very different direction. You play as Kratos, the guy you always play as, and you actually have your son with you as well, and it's kind of your job to protect him throughout battle. So look, I won't say any more about it. Let's just, like, play the goddamn trailer.
Watch a bit of it.
It looks nuts. It looks totally nuts. Okay, wait. Learn how to press play.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Okay. Here we go. So already you can see that combat feels amazing.
Looks like it's a lot heavier than before.
Totally.
Yeah.
The perspective is different. Like, they got those sort of, like, Doom,
Yeah.
you know, Doom 2016 execution animations.
Yeah, they did, actually.
And he's got this shield that he can whip out at any time.
And it
he's
goes
just
mysteriously
flicking
away
it. He
again.
does just whatever he likes. It's totally fine. But this part's the coolest. Ready? And then he brings it back. And that's it. He throws it. And then he wait, he does like, I don't want that yet. Now I want it. Oh,
that's sick.
So good. I love that. Like
I reckon they leaked this purposely, because this is fucking sick footage.
Okay, right. We'll talk about the timing of this leak as well very soon.
Yeah,
which we
okay,
will. But like, the game just looks incredible. I'm pretty sure it's running on a PS4 Pro because, I mean, I'd be surprised if this was running on the normal PlayStation.
Yeah, especially leaked footage, if it is staged. They want to make sure it's on a PS4 Pro.
Yeah. So,
but like, you're right, like the way in which the camera is, you know...
Look at that. Like, he can leave this axe in someone's head to freeze them, and he can recall it whenever he likes. Oh man, it just, the shield thing, the movement, it's just super satisfying to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we get this boss battle, right? Boss battle looks sick, because we saw this in the trailer reveal, but we didn't see actual gameplay. We saw all the scripted bullshit, but now this is what it actually looks like.
Yeah.
And
it's like Shadow of the Kratos.
it actually looks like...
I have that feeling.
It actually looks like what we saw in the trailer, like, fully realized. You know, it doesn't look like that trailer was just all this scripted bullshit. This actually looks really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, really cool, in fact.
And it looks sick. That's all I can say.
That's Sam's detailed analysis. Yes. It just looks sick.
It really does, though, because like there's something about this that's just very unique to the other ones. I can't really put my finger on it.
No,
you know?
totally agree.
I think maybe the other ones felt a bit arcadey. And this one looks like there's just a bit more depth to the combat, potentially.
Yeah. So now you're seeing in a different environment here. We'll let this run in the background because it's just more combat. But there's a few interesting things to say about it. You can definitely feel as though Sony have a bit of a formula down now with how their AAA games are coming out.
The Last of Us formula.
It is The Last of Us in terms of like, you know, they've got a child involved.
Yes.
And it feels very Horizon Zero Dawn-esque in terms of like the perspective and sort of like the framing of the world. Like obviously the combat's vastly different to Horizon Zero Dawn, but just there's a visual presence to this game that reminds you of what Horizon Zero Dawn looked like, which is obviously an awesome thing because Horizon Zero Dawn was one of the greatest looking games ever made. Arguably the best looking console game of all time. I don't know, maybe Uncharted 4 beat it. I don't know, I can't think of anything else, but it just looked incredible.
Yeah.
And this just looks nuts.
I just think also, like, in the way that they, you know, Kratos has always been a certain type of, like, jump on, very arcadey, the story's a bit, you know, meh. For them to be so ambitious with the story in terms of making him the father figure, making a relationship now with the son, and the son himself clearly looks very vulnerable.
Yeah, but look, the son actually gets involved in
I
combat,
know,
though.
he's
he
totally...
jumps, look, he did like a shoulder charge there.
Yeah, he's totally a badass.
Yeah.
But, like, it's a very interesting
Look at him, he's like holding back the guy on his neck. It's so good.
It's very interesting to see that they're going down this path because they obviously felt like there was a hunger from you know, Kratos fans that that they want more. They don't want to just sit there and hack and slash for 10 hours or 5 hours and boobs, but they want to actually see more from this character and actually get to know him more on like a personal and like a paternal level.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, totally. Kratos is the father we all wish we had. I wish I had a dad to teach me how to slay demons when I was a kid, you know?
The beast rears its head. Where? Right there.
But look, it looks great. And the other thing I think that's really interesting is the timing of this release.
Yes.
The embargo comes up today, which is exactly the same day as Sea of Thieves comes out.
Yes.
Now, I really feel like this is a sucker punch to Xbox.
I think
it's like their one big day.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
The same day Sony release this kind of footage, a game which has almost universal appeal. Like, fucking find me a gamer that's not interested in playing this game in this way, you know?
It's kind of falls into that category. If you find any gamer, you can ask them, do you play FIFA or COD? This kind of maybe gets into, like, the maybe pile of, do you play, you know, God of War too?
Or, like, Gears of War or Halo. It just feels like one of those games that anyone could be able to play.
It's definitely the Gears of War of Sony, I reckon.
I think that's probably pretty accurate. Yeah, actually, I think that's true.
Yeah.
So, but the timing, I just think is too convenient. I think it's a real sucker punch to Xbox on what is their biggest day. We've actually just received a copy of Sea of Thieves. We're going to be playing it this week and reporting on it on the channel.
Yes.
And look, you know, it looks cool, and we've played a little bit of the past, and hopefully it's really great.
Sea of Thieves.
But you Sea of Thieves, yeah. Well, we'll see before we pass judgment.
No, we've played it before, but we will give you look, you know what? They might have done a lot of changes. When we played it in its early stages, of course, we had an opinion of it, so we will tell you our new opinion
when we played the game properly. But either way, the God of War trailer that we're seeing here, I mean, I can already tell I'm going to enjoy this game. Yes. Like, I know we shouldn't get too hyped about games, but this game comes out in a month, by the way. What we're seeing here is pretty much final, in the sense that the game will go gold in the next 1 or 2 weeks, so it can be printed and shipped.
Yeah.
And then this is it. Like, this is the game, and it just looks really phenomenal.
It looks sick.
As I said, I cannot think of a circumstance where I have gone such a 180 so quickly on a video game. It's just immediate turnaround.
Yeah, and before we finish, I just think that it comes down to how many choices they've made here in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know, I think most people would have been sitting there going, okay, cool, another God of War game. The moment you see a trailer, like, oh, there's a son. Oh, he's older. Oh, the camera angle is different. The combat is different.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like a completely new experience, so I'm super excited.
Yeah. It's Sony are crushing it right now. Their first party lineup is just crazy good, and this is just such an amazing thing to be coming out in a month's time or whatever. Just so pumped for it. Anyway, this footage was courtesy of comingsoon.net, I believe, which is where that leaked footage was from. There's footage all over the internet now, though. You can check out other things. Every major outlet has news covering this, so check it out if you want to see more footage, different footage as well. And that's it, guys. That's God of War, and we actually care about it now for the first time.
And I feel bad for Sea of Thieves because I would abandon that ship.
So stupid.
Sorry.